This is the question asked in today's SkillTrack daily challenge. So in the first line of our input, we are given the values of R and C, and after that we are given a R cross C character matrix as input, and after the character matrix we are given the integer K as input. So now our task is to find a K cross K submatrix such a way that all the four corners in the submatrix must be same. And after finding a submatrix like that, we have to replace the diagonal elements with asterisks. So for the given input matrix, the value of K is equal to 4. So we have to iterate through every 4 cross 4 submatrix, and we have to find whether a submatrix exists as per the conditions given in the question. So here in this matrix we are able to find a submatrix over here. So I am highlighting the submatrix in red color. So here in this submatrix we can see that all the four corners are ending with the character G. So all the four characters are equal. So this is the condition given in the question. So now for this particular submatrix we have to update the diagonal elements to asterisks. So first I am highlighting the right diagonal elements and then the left diagonal elements. So now we have to replace all the red color highlighted characters with asterisks. So that is how our updated matrix should be looking like. So in our sample output we can see that we will be printing the same output matrix, but all the things which we highlighted in red color are now replaced with asterisks. So this is our task. We have to find a submatrix with all the four corners equal, and after finding we have to replace the diagonals with asterisks. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I am creating three integer variables R, C and K, and in the next line using a scanf statement I am accepting the value of R and C, and now we have to accept R cross C characters. So to store them I am creating a two-dimensional character array named mat of size R cross C. So here we have to create a nested loop, and we have to accept the R cross C integers, and we have to store it into the two-dimensional character array named mat. And finally, after accepting the character matrix, we are given the integer K as input. So again using a scanf statement I am accepting the integer K as input. So now we have to iterate through every K cross K submatrix in the given input matrix. So to do that I am creating this nested ij loop. So here the I loop iterates from 0 till I less than or equal to R minus K, and similarly the j loop iterates from 0 till j less than or equal to C minus K, and in every iteration the value of I and j is incremented by 1 time, because in this case we have to iterate through all possible K cross K submatrix. It is not given in the question that we should be iterating only through non-overlapping submatrix like that. So we should be iterating through all possible K cross K submatrix. So that is why the value of I and j is incremented by 1 time in every iteration. So now in every iteration of this loop we know that the value of I and j is nothing but the starting index of the particular submatrix. So we know the starting index and we know the size of the submatrix. So with these values we can determine the four corners of the matrix. So the value at index ij is nothing but the top left corner. So now we are going to compare it with the top right corner. So the top right corner will be present in the same row, but the column will be j plus k minus 1. So first I am comparing matrix of ij with matrix of I j plus k minus 1. And now we are going to compare the top left with bottom left. So the bottom left will be present at I plus k minus 1 j. So we are comparing ij and I plus k minus 1 j. And similarly now the top left should be considered with bottom right. So we are checking matrix of ij is equal to matrix of I plus k minus 1 and j plus k minus 1. So this will be the bottom right index. So if all of these conditions are satisfied, then it means that all the corners in the particular K cross K submatrix are equal. So whenever all these conditions are true, we have to update the diagonals of the submatrix to asterisks. And finally, after updating the diagonals, we can print the matrix. So using go to statement, we will be going to the printing label. So in the printing label, here we have to just print the updated character matrix. So this is how we will be using the go to statement. First we will create a label, and then we can use go to move to that particular label. So soon after updating the diagonals, we will be printing the updated character matrix, which will be the required output. Now let us see how we can update the diagonals of the submatrix to asterisks. So what we can do is that we can create a nested I1 J1 loop, and that nested I1 J1 loop should be iterating through that particular K cross K submatrix. So the I1 J1 loop should be iterating in such a way that I1 should be starting from I and it should be iterating till I1 less than I plus K. Similarly, the J1 loop should be starting from J and it should be iterating till J1 less than J plus K. And in every iteration, the value of I1 and J1 must be incremented by 1. And in every iteration of this nested loop, we have to create two conditions. So the first condition is we have to check whether absolute difference between I1 minus I is equal to the absolute difference between J1 minus J. So in every iteration of the nested loop, we will be checking this condition is true or not. If it is true, then it means that the particular element is present in the left diagonal of the submatrix. So if this condition is true, then we will be updating matrix of I1 J1 to asterisk. And the another condition is we will be checking whether the absolute difference between I1 minus I is equal to the absolute difference between J1 minus J plus K minus 1. So in every iteration of the nested loop, we can include these two conditions and check whether the particular element is present in either left diagonal or right diagonal. And if any of one condition is satisfied, then in the particular submatrix at the index I1 J1, we should be updating the character to asterisk. So finally, after the execution of the nested I1 J1 loop, the diagonal elements will be updated with asterisk. So this is how we will be updating the diagonals of the submatrix. So thank you for watching.